Well, hello, DJ.
Hey, Chris, welcome to the Best of the House Finals for March. We are here today at AMF Kissimmee Lanes in Central Florida for our 8th installment of the Best of the House tournament, sponsored by LocalBowler.com. We got some good matches coming up today, and folks, you actually get to see me bowl, which may not be really great.
Oh, come on, DJ. I think everyone's excited for that. See what you got.
I'm not. We got some stiff competition. We got Morgan Manzi. We got Omar Guzman, Roland Rouse. Bill Reeves apparently could not make it today, but he is an absolute great bowler, and his blind will be holding his spot in, I believe, number 3. So we'll see that when we get to it. But our first match is going to be Roland Rouse, who comes in at number 5, and Omar Guzman, who's in at number 4. Roland is getting 7 pins of a handicap.
All right, almost a scratch game. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started. Roland will get us started by throwing 1 frame. And we're off. All right, Roland starts off light in the pocket. Leaves himself a 2-7-8. And actually, I think the 7-pin fell on the reset. Did it fall? I think Morgan said it actually fell just prior to.
Okay.
So we'll change the score if need be. All right. So good thing we had other eyes out there. I looked away at the wrong moment. So Roland picks up his spare. The 7 did fall prior to, according to Morgan.
And our first look at Omar Guzman.
He's new to the tournament, right?
Yep. First time qualifying.
Oh, leaves a 7-pin. Omar bowled with us on our Sports Shot League, DJ.
Yeah, he did
and
really.
Roland as well.
Yep, they both did really well.
Yep.
They both ended up in the final, semifinal, final games. I think they actually face each other in the semifinals.
I think so too. I think Roland was the champion on both seasons.
Yes.
Oh. Came up a little short on that one. Crossed over. First frame, not a terrible spot to have it open if you're going to have one.
True. And Chris, we gotta say you're posed. Yeah, what are you right now? Second for the April.
Actually, I'm in first.
First place,
surprisingly.
First place for April. So keep your eye on that.
Omar on lane 21 crossed over, leaves himself the 1-3-9.
Got a little too far left. Want to remind you all, when you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video with everybody you know.
This one can be a tough pickup because of the double wood with the 3 and 9. That looks like he's got it though. Yep.
No doubter.
Good pickup, Omar.
Now we'll see Roland for 2 frames. Got that one out a little bit. Ooh, out of trouble.
Yes.
Out of trouble.
He almost had a 2-10 split.
Yeah, that was almost a disaster.
His 2 pins. 1, and he gets it.
Yeah.
All right, Roland. Roland said he's got to figure his first ball out.
Isn't that the story of bowling?
Yes, that it is. There's a good first ball.
Oh, no doubt
right.
there.
That's a great shot. Thanks, buddy.
Roland is clean through 3 frames, including a strike in the 3rd.
Oh. Omar left the 7. Now he leaves the 10 on the other corner. The both balls were solid in the pocket.
Yeah, he had a pin that was sitting in the gutter and looked like it wanted to fall back over towards it, but
No tap.
looks like he's got it. All right.
Picks up a spare.
Still a close game. Omar's 4th frame. Little light. Oh, it leaves a 2-pin. He had some pin action on that one, though.
Oh yeah. Came in light, but ended up taking a lot more out than probably he even thought.
Omar cleaning up his 2-pin, and he's got it.
Dead on.
Dead on, yeah. Rolling with a strike in the 3rd, rolling his 4th frame. That's a good shot for Roland. Oh, actually, he didn't come back at all.
No, that just sailed right by right by the pocket.
That was Roland's typical shot, too.
Yeah, Roland lost his ball out in the lane a bit, but it comes back like that.
All right, good pickup. Good pickup, Roland. Same thing, a
through the
washout on
face.
that one.
Yeah.
I was afraid of that.
You know, sometimes that happens. You know, you get smoking along, you're going through and things are looking good, you're making your spares, and then all of a sudden, middle of the game, blah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10.
Makeable.
Yep.
Coming on the Brooklyn side.
Oh. Everything but the 10 went down.
Just need a little bit more. A little bit more. We got Morgan Manzi, who's practicing on lane 19, and he said he was bowling for a couple hours earlier today, so he's really warming up. He really wants that trophy.
Yeah, that he does. He's been here several times. Just fell a little short. Omar's 5th frame. Leaves a 9-pin. No, that's a 6. My bad.
If he can pick this up, though, he can make up some ground on Roland.
Yep, Roland had his first open in the 5th frame. Omar's got it. That was
Big
solid.
spare.
Yep.
Big spare. Now let's see if he can capitalize. He could bring the game back down to 4 pins with a strike here. Now to hurry.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got
Brooklyn.
it.
Brooklyn crossed over.
Paid the toll.
Sure looks like a strike up on the scoreboard.
And now we're down to a 4-pin game.
There. Okay,
Ooh.
it started to come back. Still hit light, but started to come back.
And he's got to maybe, I don't know, maybe move a little bit right,
Maybe.
loft it a little less.
It's a little early for a transition to have occurred. However, they're both running about the same line. All right, Roland's got his pickup.
Important now with a game this close to stay clean. Omar's working on a strike. Strike here from Roland. Keep it fairly even. That might work. Come back. Yeah, it is.
All right, strike. Roland put a little more loft on that one than he usually does. Maybe that's the key. Maybe he's burning up in the early part of the lane.
Yeah. Now Omar on a strike. Double here. He can.
I was about to say, if he doubles, that'll go a long way for him.
Bring the pressure back to Roland. Will it come back? And it does.
It did.
Okay, Omar looks like he's getting serious
There
now.
he goes, yep. That's our first double of the games today.
Yeah, I mean, we've only had 4 strikes so far.
Right.
Through 7 frames of the first game.
Everybody's, kind of got the nerves a little bit, I'm sure. I know I had them. Oh, flat 10 for Omar. It was a good shot, though. Just didn't have quite the energy to kick the 10 out.
Just a little light. With a spare here, it's a 5-point game.
He's got it. All right. Roland's on a strike in his 7th. Crossover. Nope.
Ooh, split.
Oh, no. That's a 4-9.
Not a great time for that.
Is it going to cross? All right, he got the 4-pin.
Got some count.
That's a tough spot for that one.
3-pin game, and you're coming down to the wire. Last 2 frames.
Yep.
Rolling here with his 9th. Winner will go on to battle Bill Reeves blind.
Woo.
A little straight. A little too
Yep.
straight.
A little straight, yeah.
He's a little straight.
I think Roland might feel a little lucky to just have the 610 on that one. All right, Roland.
Got his spare.
Spare in the ninth.
Coming down the last frame. 3 pins. Omar can
shut him out.
shut him out. Yeah, you can get the lead here with this ball, and then 3 strikes in the 10th.
So Roland is looking at a 1.
Oh!
That 4-pin. That 4-pin was almost on its side. So Roland can bowl a 171. So I have a 178 with his handicap.
And right now, let's see, 20, 170. Omar could go off the sheet for a 204.
By the way, I was wrong.
181.
181 and then 188 with handicap.
All right.
Omar just left an open in the ninth, though. Missed his 4-pin, which the 4-pin shouldn't have been standing anyhow.
No, it shouldn't have
And
been.
that's always a bummer then when you know that and then miss that. So Omar can go off the sheet here with a 193 to shut him out.
It needs all 3 strikes.
All starts with this ball. He's going to cross
Oh.
over. No. All right, so Roland has life. That was the 3-pin. No, 1-pin.
Anna, will you please add the 1 to 21? Add the 1 to 21. Do we have a pin to get reset on 21?
All right, so if Omar picks this up and then strikes, he's got a 183. Then that would force Roland to need to have 2 strikes and then decent count.
Let's see. Possible 151, 181. One is makeable.
Omar needs this. He's got it.
Yeah!
Nice shot, Omar. When the pressure was on. Yeah, the 2 was a little offset on that one from all the pin action that was occurring.
So now Omar can have a 183 with a strike here. Roland's still going to have some work to do.
But the key is Roland controls his own destiny at this point. Omar,
There we go.
Omar puts all the pressure on Roland at this point. It was a clutch shot when he needed it.
He definitely needs the first one here.
that's got a crossover.
Oh, he needed that one.
He was offline. All right, so this game is officially done at this point. But Roland cleans up his spare. He'll try and finish out with the best score that he can get at this point.
Which would be a 167 plus handicap of 173. Oh no, 174. My bad.
I think that might be the line. Oh, it was still a little bit light.
A little bit.
I know.
All right, congratulations, Omar. Moving on to the next game. He's going to bowl against Bill Reeves handicap. Or, I'm sorry, blind. 183 to 172 as a total for Roland. We'll be right back while DJ gets everything set up. And then after this game, we'll see DJ on the lane as our number 2 seed, taking on the winner of this upcoming match.
Okay, Chris.
All right, buddy. All right, everybody. This is Chris. I'm back. DJ is going to take a short break and then get some practice in before his match. But we have Omar Guzman up against Bill Reeves is blind. So Bill will have 2 pins handicap on top of his blind going up against Omar. Omar's first ball leaves the 2-5. Omar to clean up his spare. He's got it. All right. So Omar needs to bowl better than a 165. So Bill's blind score is a 163 and then a 2 pins and handicap advantage. So if Omar can bowl a 166, he'll move on. Woo! Got that a little outside and it came to the light. However, it took the 5 pin out to just leave the 7. Omar to clean up his 7 pin. He's got it. So if Omar can march out a 9 spare the rest of this game, he'll get a 190. Omar's 3rd frame. Right back. Nice. Good shot, Omar. Right back into the pocket. That was beautiful. That was his speed and mark. Plenty of energy to kick out the 10. This game will go as fast or as slow as Omar would like it to. No pressure on him to do anything. Oh no. Right through the face. Leaves himself a 4-7-10. Omar's second ball in the 4th frame, trying to clean up the 4-7-10. He's going for count. He's got the 2. So Omar leaves it open in the 4th. And I'm being joined in the commentary booth by our first round bowler, Roland Rouse. The crowd goes wild. Welcome, Roland. How are you?
Doing good, buddy. Doing good. Had a good run with Omar, but
Yeah, you gave it a solid effort.
I did. I had a couple bad breaks, but
You did. You were missing your line by a little bit to the left. Omar goes through the face again. 4-7-10. It's all right.
Omar changed that approach like me. I didn't, and I got the same results.
It was a valiant effort, sir.
Yeah, I think I was 1 throw away. Even I had about I had 3 that I can count that were bad throws.
Yeah.
On that last throw in the 10th pin, I needed a strike, and I completely missed them.
Yeah. And I mean, we all do it. You know, whether it's league play or a tournament. All right, Omar Guts, count again. All right, so that was 2 of the exact same thing. Omar's going to take a tiny bit of a break here.
That's a
kind of
good.
refocus. Yeah.
That's a good approach. You're bowling against a blind. Don't
Yeah.
overthrow. Sit back right now and think about it. Bowling is such a mind game.
It really is, and I have such a hard time with that. As soon as I leave it open, I usually wind up getting mad, and then I let it trickle over into the next frame.
You got it. Let's catch first ball though. That's the
10
team.
pin. All right, well that's quite a bit more makeable than the 4-7-10.
Truly is, and he's 3 for 3 with it tonight, so this should be pretty solid. I give the odds that he'll knock this out.
Yep. Yeah, Roland, you were talking about the mind game part of that. That's why I love bowling against you and your family, because you guys all take, you have fun with the game. Yes, even if you're struggling a little bit, you're not angry at the world, and you don't, you kind of get up there and just bowl.
It's so true. After they throw this ball, I'll tell you how we coach that through each other.
Oh, nice. Oh, no. Omar got outside on that one.
I hope I didn't jinx him.
No, Roland.
It's such a mind game, and coaching, especially coaching basketball, we learned that you're only as good as your last play. So we took that over in bowling. You're as good as your last ball. If you remember your last ball and your last ball was bad, that's your next ball. So you really got to start thinking about it.
Okay.
Walk away, breathe, even laugh about it and get back up there. And even if you do miss it, oh well. I haven't seen an athlete that nailed every play, every ball.
Good point. Yeah, even the pros struggle at times.
And they get paid to do this.
Yes. Yep.
All right, Omar has to get hot right here. He's going into the 7th frame, down by, I can't call it quite, but he's going to need to make up about close to 20 pins.
Yeah. He can do that.
Good approach. He spun it. Might catch that head again.
Okay. So he's trying to find a different line at this point.
Yeah, I want him to go back to the way he was throwing that first game. That first game, he was on target. He had the right speed. He locked in. So,
Do you think that being up there against like a blind versus an actual person changes it a little bit?
It does. It doesn't give you that same motivation that you're going against a
Yes.
person. So you kind of let down a little bit, almost like you're practicing.
Yeah, there you go. He's got it.
Great
Good
shot.
pickup, Omar. He's back on the mark train here.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah.
He finished this one right here in this 8th frame with a strike. We'll be talking about a whole new game going into the
Right,
19th.
exactly. He doesn't have to light it up. He doesn't need to shoot 230. He needs to beat Bill Reeves and move on, and then it's a whole nother game.
Yeah, 2 former opponents coming up with DJ and Morgan. Wow.
Yeah,
We might have some fireworks.
we might. It'll be fun to see DJ for the first time in this tournament.
Absolutely. I'm peeking at him over to the left. He's over there warming up. Looks really good. Omar approach. He spun it. I think that's going to come back really decent.
Oh, it came back across, didn't it?
Yeah. Gave one of these terms I learned from you guys called a Brooklyn.
He leaves himself a baby split here. Going for the 310.
Let's
But-
see. Is his approach going to be in between or catch that 3-pin on the outside?
Yeah.
What do you throw?
I try to catch it in between, let the ball ricochet off the 3 into the 10. But if I come across it and I can still pick it up, I'll take it.
That means we start praying.
Which one is your preferred?
Right down the middle
Okay.
to give it that bounce.
All right, Omar. So this puts a lot of pressure on him at this point
Yeah.
for the 9th and 10th frame. So we know what he has to shoot. He's got to shoot a 165, 166 to move on.
It's gonna be hard. It looks like the best we're gonna get out of this is a 162.
He can get a 172 if he strikes out.
Oh, that's right. We got to come that strike.
Yep. It all is based on this ball. It did not come back for him.
Too far outside.
It's all right, Omar. He's shaking his head, and I understand. you want to have a better show and everything like that, but he's got to be proud about beating you. Moving on.
Absolutely.
You know, we're still competitive. We're friendly but competitive.
Absolutely. Just making the tournament was the first step out. There was about good shit.
Good cleanup.
There were about 100 people trying to get in this tournament. They say that you're the top 5,
Right.
you already won the battle.
Yeah, very much so. You're exactly right. You know, and DJ and I were talking, Roland, you know, you're a very humble guy, but you've got things that you can talk about in bowling. You know, you took the Sport Shot League twice.
Yeah.
The only 2 seasons it existed, you won it.
Yeah, that was nothing but prayer. I always say
Hey.
sometimes it's better to be lucky than skillful.
That's okay, but I think you got both. You know, your Thursday night team is also leading that league.
We are. We're supposed to be under the radar and not talk about it. We had a couple. We had some setbacks on Thursday. We only took 2 points, but we're still ahead by 4.
Yeah.
But we came in not too focused. We were counting games that hadn't happened. We should have just took it frame by frame like we're supposed to.
Omar's trying to clean up his 10th frame ball. Oh, leaves it open, unfortunately. All right, Omar finishes with a 137. So Bill Reeves moves on. And that means DJ is going to face Bill Reeves' block.
Yeah. Omar is not happy with his performance. I don't blame him. We all know he shoots better than
Yeah,
that.
he does. He does. And we've bowled with Omar for a long time now. And you know, when you get out here, you know, you've been here a couple of times, Roland, and it's a little bit of pressure.
A little bit, a lot of it. And I still consider myself a new bowler, so I don't try to teach anyone. But I always say I don't want the greatest teaching me. I want the one who taught the greatest telling me how to do it. And I watch Omar grow in this league, in all his leagues, in the way he throws the ball and where he started. I watch his handicap come from in the 70s down to, I believe now he's close in the 40s or 30s, not quite sure. He's putting consistent games up on Monday and Tuesday nights. He's turned into a good opponent, and I can't see him do nothing but keep getting better. He's one of the guys that I kind of say I have to chase and stay with if I want to learn how to play this game. You know, we do it for fun. We definitely do it for fun, but we have to be competitive and we got to want to win.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's very well put. I'll be right back.
10-4.
Thank you, Roland.
Bringing Omar up to the podcast after that last game. How you doing, Omar?
I'm doing great.
Buddy, you had a couple bad shots, but I was really rooting for you. You were going to be my white horse going into the finals. What happened?
Well, I have. Give it a rock! The first one is the phase 2. That one was hooking too much. And the other one didn't hook. So I think that was the problem that I got today.
I got you. Well, you threw some shots that looked like they got out wide, but when you're bowling against a blind guy, does that make a big difference on the way you approach the game?
Yeah, I think that is a big difference because you rush yourself. You know, you try to bowl really fast because you don't have another person that you have to wait. You know.
You're right. When you were throwing, I was telling Chris the same thing. He asked me that question, and I told him when you're bowling against a blind person, sometimes you take the approach like it's practice.
Yeah.
You're not really serious and zoned in, and you try different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we saw you kind of halfway through the game. It looked like you were trying to find a different spot to throw the ball.
Yeah, I tried to find a different spot, but I couldn't find it. So it's okay. It was great playing against you. It was great come here today. It's a great tournament today. I was happy to be here.
Absolutely. One of the things we can be proud of, out of about 100 people, you can say that you were top 5.
Yeah.
Congratulations, buddy. I enjoyed you today. And look at DJ King starting off with 2 strikes. I just love the way he throws that ball today. Okay, DJ's going to throw his 3rd ball, coming off with 2 strikes. Look like he's taking his time, and I like the way he's doing that. I should have used that approach there. I think I threw mine a little bit too quick. Good drop. Laid it out there. Got it 3 in a row, as he would yell if he was in the lead. Turkey!
All right.
I gotta say something for you, Morgan.
Mr. Kim is going to get us a sip of his scissor. I think we need to check what's in that
Roland.
cup. That might be some PDEs in there.
Roland, what happened?
I don't know. Some guy named DJ Kim came up here and just started throwing strikes.
Where'd he come from?
I don't know who this guy is. Who is he?
I walked away for a few minutes, and I mean, just what?
It went bonkers.
Cats and dogs getting along.
He went bonkers. And all of his balls were great. Look at this one right in there.
DJ gets to call it for himself. All right, DJ.
Hey, it looks like he's zoned in. Looks like we're going to have some fireworks going into the final game.
Dude, I will just sit here and laugh this whole damn game because it's great. DJ is so excited. So DJ's put in for this tournament for the last couple of months. Originally, he didn't want to because he wanted to avoid, any questions.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah, and I kind of told him, I'm like, DJ, you're putting in for it and bowling the series just like everybody else. It'd be different if you put. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Yahtzee!
He can get him from the left. He can get him from the right.
That's Charlie DJ Kim. Booyah!
Look at DJ. He's like.
We might need to check
So
the substance
excited,
that's in that
right?
drink.
Show off in your own tournament, right?
DJ, is that a storm ball? I mean, come on.
Let's see what he gets on that 6th
So
ball.
I was telling DJ, I'm like, look, you're going to bowl the same series during league play that everybody else does. You have witnesses that say that you bowled it. DJ fell short of his 6-pack, but really good run.
Good run. We'll take
And
the
he
first
left-
5.
Yep.
But I agree with you. It's his tournament. He gets no special treatment. He's bowling on
No.
the same lanes, same pins, same team,
Yep.
same score. Why not?
Right.
Why not? Let's
Leaves
see.
himself a makeable spare here. Can he stay clean? I think so.
Nails
Yes.
it.
All
He
right.
just showed he can throw strikes. He can throw spares. Again, who is this guy?
So we're 6 frames in, and DJ, by the way, this is a scratch game. Neither one has any handicap on the other.
Well,
So with the blind score of Bill, which is a 163, DJ is at 148 currently.
plus this ball.
Yes.
148 plus this ball. I think he nailed this. He can just throw it in the gutter a couple times.
All right. Also a makeable spare, but just a tiny bit trickier.
Yeah, my approach on this is I used to when I was just starting, I used to try to throw it hard right
Yeah.
down there. But I learned to throw it out and let it come back in and clean all 3 of them up with the
Nice.
same throw.
Yeah.
With the same ball, I should say. Got it
Oh,
out.
he chopped it.
Oh! Chop, chop.
It's all right, DJ. Yeah.
Every time. Now we know you're human at least.
Well, okay, so we're in the 7th frame, and
He's
now
won.
now the rest of this, I think you should kind kind of work the lane, see where he can go, where he's got a little bit of leeway.
Would this be a good time? Maybe practice the 10
Yes.
pin.
Yep.
Oh no!
No, DJ is going to show off a little bit. All right.
He says practice.
I better say something for the next one.
Yeah, you better. So, Bill Reeves, if you're out there, if you're watching this, congratulations on making it to the third place. Or staying in third place against DJ. You beat Omar with your blind, and congratulations on that. You're in third place. DJ has taken this game, but you know DJ's all the credit to DJ. He started out with the front five.
Yeah, he said, "I'm gonna take care of business early, get it done," and he's not done yet.
Oh my God, DJ!
He's not done yet. This is amazing. I think DJ's having.
Oh,
on the wrong
DJ,
lane.
that was just a practice shot then. he's going so fast. He's just like, oh my God, this is awesome.
I gotta pull my excitement back on that last strike.
Right?
I'm peeking at Morgan over there off his left, getting a couple practice shots, seeing a couple strikes go down. Just laid one down there. Booyah, another one.
Morgan and I were just having a little talk while you and Omar were, and so DJ turned around before the result of that one, but that's a very makeable spare 1-8 with his just throw his strike ball. You got it. But Morgan was bringing up a very good point. So he's staying loose on 19. You know, you could say warming up, but it's really just kind of staying loose.
I agree.
The line on 19 is not at all the line over here, and DJ's got his spare.
Oh,
No, I
it
thought he was
chopped
coming
away.
across
That looks great. That looked like a
I thought
great
he was coming through that.
You know, at this
Oh,
point of the
DJ.
game, that was a good miss.
That's terrible, DJ. I think just hang it up at this point, buddy. Ah, that'll get a laugh out of him later.
It will. It will. It will. Well, you know what? Maybe he was aiming for that elusive 200.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still in reach.
It's in reach.
Now, would you prefer to go like 200 exactly, or just max it out?
I would want to
Never
max
mind.
it out.
Never
I
mind.
would max
He's
it
gonna
out.
Max it out.
And
So
he's-
there's some style points in getting a 200 exactly, right?
It truly is. And also, you know, you got to play that mental game. Your opponent got to know that he has to bowl the next game against you.
Oh, that's true. So for Morgan's benefit, DJ is going to put up the highest score he can.
Absolutely.
Good point.
That
Good
might
point.
can get Mr. Morgan a little tight, maybe thinking about every one of his shots. Remember, we are still super competitive at this thing.
Yes.
Brooklyn.
All right, little across, not quite all the way. He's a 6'10", so he's going to finish up with. Let's just wait and see.
Yeah, you know,
He's got a 2-0. All right, he's got a 2-0-2. So he's sitting at a 210 right now. Trying to go for a 212.
nailed
Got
it.
it. 212 for DJ. Dang, DJ. He didn't want to disappoint on his first TV appearance.
Absolutely.
Or
Posted
YouTube
a-
appearance.
He's posted the highest score of the day.
Good job, DJ.
Now we get ready to roll into our finals. Looks like we're gonna have DJ against Morgan. Manzi, this is gonna be a great match. The way DJ's bowling the ball today, I think Morgan's gonna have to bring his whole A game.
Yeah, and Morgan desperately wants to win this tournament. This is one of those things. He's like, the money, okay, fine. I want that trophy. Like, I've been here several times. I want that trophy.
Great tie. He's always been the stepsister at the ball. This is the chance to come out of here being the true Cinderella, have that trophy and wear that glass slipper and put that chest on and say, I did it.
And DJ wants it as well.
Wow. Major. I host this tournament. And if I'm going to play in it, I need to win. Now we get things set up. Going to let you guys know this podcast is brought to you by localbowlers.com. VocalBowlers.com has put this thing together for all of you guys out there. I'm looking at the crowd. The crowd is now building up a little bit to go in this championship round. Morgan Manzi against DJ Charles Kim. This is going to be a great, great game. I'm looking around. I see our past champion, Justin Ramsey, over there bowling, getting some shots in, looking really good, thinking he's looking for that next season to get in here. So all you bowlers out there that want some of this live, hot action, get your scores up and join us for April's Best of the House tournament. You can join it any night you bowl. Just ask the desk and they'll get you going. And remember, we're brought to you by localbowlers.com.
Look, guys.
All right, these guys are now ready to go. Look like DJ's going to throw the first ball. 16-pin difference of this game. This looks really like it's going to be fun. I'm predicting this to go down to the last ball for some reason. I just think this is going to go down to the last ball.
All right, DJ is going to start us off. Morgan will finish on lane 22.
Look at that nature. Look at Morgan eyeing this like a bear. He's not even taking his seat. Love this.
All right, that's going to cross over, I think. Oh, my God, it did not. That
It
stayed
was
right on
a
line.
power shot.
Nice shot,
Nothing
DJ.
but
Good
power.
start.
Yeah, great start.
So Morgan and I were talking a little bit, and being in that first seed allows him to stay warm on 19, but the lane doesn't react the same. So these lanes have had, all right, little sharp into the head pin, leaves a 4. So that shot is actually very good for him because he can make a small adjustment and be on 21.
Absolutely.
But he has no idea what 22 is doing yet.
Great point, because he's thrown a 19. And 19, I saw him practice, and he ended with 4 straight strikes.
Right.
So now that might be the adjustment he made. That's why I just love sport.
Yes.
If it was the same way every time, you wouldn't have to play it. We can just get the best player.
Exactly. It would be, oh, no. That ball didn't break at all for him.
That just slid on by.
Okay. All right, Morgan. So he's got a very limited amount of time to figure out what the lanes are doing.
He does, and I think he's going to be okay because I know Morgan's very competitive.
Yes.
But you know what? Being that I was sitting out, I would have chose to go first.
Put the pressure on DJ.
Absolutely. You've already gotten some pressure. Sitting there, watch it, nails it.
Morgan. There you go, Morgan.
That was a great shot. Easy, perfect, right where it should go. Made the pins go kupayow.
Yeah, I know Morgan's a little irritated with his 4-pin pickup there or miss, because that's a very like for Morgan, he's probably a 95% pickup on that.
Yeah, I remember watching him when I first started. Like, this guy's good. Jay's approach.
Woo! Woo! I think DJ might be a little lucky to leave just the 4 on that.
Yeah, caught the head pin.
Yeah.
Got it. The way he's throwing the ball, he's throwing it with some power, so he's getting out of a lot of trouble. He got a couple of head pin strikes too.
Yeah, that's true. He's got a lot of pin action going on.
This will keep some space between them if he nails it.
Oh no!
Something about lane 21, they just slide on by.
Yep.
That shot looks familiar over there. I think the first 2 games I saw a couple slide that way as well. Wasn't getting a lot of breaking on 21. So 21 and 22 might be all a little different. Wouldn't surprise me.
They do. They break down differently. DJ's back on the strike train. Now, the funny thing, and it's not really funny, but the strange thing is, let's say Morgan strings some here. That open in the second frame for DJ is going to be more penalizing than Morgan's open in the first frame.
Absolutely. Because, see, right now, Morgan has a chance to double up, which will bring this game almost back to even, starting with the handicap.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like that first frame didn't happen.
Oh my God, that messenger just came right in front of the nine.
Yeah, the messenger was checking his mail bag and couldn't find anything in there, so he said, I'm just going to sit here and spin.
right in front of it.
Right.
It'd be different if we had a camera down there watching down to see how far, because maybe there was like a foot in between.
Yeah,
but it sure looked like just a couple inches.
It is. Our view, we're going to say, since we got the best view of the house right now, we're going to say it was so close. It was a matter of
That's
centimeters.
Exactly it. That's right. Nice. I like it. We're going to be confident with that.
Absolutely. We're going to take it
We're
with
going to
us.
stand by it.
Yes. And Morgan didn't let that leg shot slide by. He went on through that nice spare and knocked it out the park.
Cleaned up his 9-pin very, very cleanly. See if he can put some strikes out.
Threw a strike on this lane 22, his last ball. Let's see what we get on this one.
That one's outside a little farther.
Wow.
Yeah, missed the head pin.
Yeah, that got out too far. That means he's still searching for his spot on this lane because I can't see the ball get away from Morgan like that.
See, I'm not sure though, because that one, when it came off his hand, it looked like it actually went outside farther than what I imagined his line was. Now that doesn't mean it did, and you could be right. He was still playing with, I want to put this outside a little farther.
Yeah. Great
Yes.
pickup. Now
Good
you have a great shot because your eye level right now
Right, I'm
on
looking
22 is
right
right on
behind
there.
it, yeah.
So you can see that reaction where it hit the mark. Now, and it did look like it was wide.
Right, and for me, lane 21 is your better view. So I'll go to your judgment for lane 21.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna give you a judge. I'm gonna let the pins do the action, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. That was it. DJ's taking his time on his approach. Stops about 2 yards in front of it. Nails
Oh,
it.
light is right for DJ.
Nails it. I think we almost saw DJ do a little dance.
I know, that was real close. I couldn't tell if that was a stretch, or...
Let me check in some replay really quick. All right. Yep. That definitely was a dance.
The official call. Dancing. Where's the flag?
Illegal use of the hips. Come on, DJ.
Excessive celebration.
Approach on 22.
All right, DJ. Oh, he's out of trouble and leaves just the 5. All right.
Just the
That's
5,
right.
and
That's
he's
right,
buying
DJ.
drinks on the house. Your drink of choice of this shot will be. I don't know.
I don't even have my hands up because it always backfires on me.
Me too. And then I end up ordering water. But the way DJ's throwing the ball, this should be child's play for him right now.
Yeah. But it does leave some openings for Morgan to begin striking and running.
And we know Morgan can
Uh-oh,
get
did he hit the
it.
outside? All right, no problem.
Took his time. That was a nice safe throw. Not a lot of speed. Made sure he spun it decent. Kept it really tight.
Allowed it to work back into the 5.
Is that one of the cases we say we let the ball do the work?
Yeah.
Now this right now is where I think Morgan is really going to start firing that ball down there.
There you go.
There it
That was a
was.
solid shot, Morgan. 10 back.
That was solid. All I saw was pins exploding, going, ah, get out of here.
They're on fire.
En fuego. Oh, boy. Well, right here, this would be a great time for Morgan to throw a double.
It would. That would put some pressure back on DJ.
Yeah, will get us back to where we were looking at handicap wise.
Outside again.
But he spun it. But he spun it.
But
Yes, he
got
did.
it. He's got it. Morgan, the grin from Morgan.
Wow. That ball came in from lane 23, came all the way back to 22 with some force, spun, said, "Pooh-yah, let me get out of here."
It did.
Love it. And DJ's taking his approach. Takes his time. He's eyeing the pins. Let's see what he got in his pocket. Good throw.
Light again. Oh my God, DJ.
DJ Keem is on fire. He says Morgan's hitting him hard. I'm going to hit this one soft. Take some of this action off these pins. These pins got to last us for the rest of the day. That was a great shot by DJ Keem.
Lucky you good any day.
There he goes. Did you hear him? Lucky.
I heard him.
Yep.
Using the motto. Let's see how, again, he takes his time. He goes up there. It's almost like the same approach every time. About the same time frame between the throw. Very consistent.
There we go. A double from DJ.
A double gobble. He took his time on his approach. Let the ball do the work. Same spot, same time, same result as the throw before. Good shot, DJ Kim.
So we've got a game going on here.
We really do. And I'm predicting the last ball of the last frame.
You said it before the game even started, sir.
Yes,
Nice.
Spun is, I think he's got different throws on the different lanes.
Yep, he is.
Nails it.
I think you were exactly right. He's using a different line on 23. He's using the one board on 23.
Yes, sir.
Well, 22. Sorry, my bad.
No, you called it right. The way he's throwing that ball, he's throwing it out to that number 23 and bringing it all the way back. I think you called it. This right here would be a huge shot. A huge shot to put pressure on DJ. Let's see how he handles this. Looks like the approach is good. Same steps. Not a lot of speed, but it uses that arm to torque it.
Oh, it leaves a bucket.
I learned a new thing today, guys. A bucket. A bucket is what I used to call a cluster. I just love AMF bowling. I learn something new every time. Guys, you guys got to come out here and watch us. Pay attention and log on to localbowlers.com and see what we do. See how the fun that we have. We'd love to have all you guys come out here and spend some time with us.
The AMF Kissimmee Lane staff are great. You'll have a great time.
Nails it.
All right, Morgan, good pickup.
That was a good showing. He got the third strike up there to give him that turkey, and then picked up a spare. That does not leave DJ out of the woods. DJ has to be consistent right here in throws. DJ's been throwing 9 or better. 9 or better going into the 8th frame is.
Yeah, if he can answer that turkey with a turkey, that'll go a long way.
Absolutely. Good approach. It's about the same time. Got a little closer to the line this time. But got the same result.
He's got his
Love
turkey.
It.
Gobble, gobble.
As DJ would say, gobble, gobble, got a turkey. A little early for Thanksgiving, but we'll take it. I'm loving his consistency. Watch his approach. He goes up there, kind of like stands right at the edge of the board, wait for about 5 seconds, take his approach and stops about a yard from the spot. The same time frame every time.
Yep.
Look at that there.
That's his time to focus.
That's his focus. Locked in. Approach. There's a speed. Great throw again. Let's see what we get.
A ham bone. Yep.
A ham bone. I believe DJ Kim is locked in. Locked in. Any pro bowler agents out there watching, you might want to get this guy's phone number. He's ready.
Nice. That's going to put a lot of pressure on Morgan at this point.
Yeah, he's going to need to strike out. Got the same approach. Kept this one a lot tighter.
There you go, Morgan. All right. Good foundation frame shot.
It really was. I'm loving what Morgan is really doing. Morgan is throwing these 2 lanes like they're two different houses. 21 is nice and tight. Got not a lot of torque with the spin, but on 22 he puts that thing out there, brings that spin back, and that ball comes in there really good. Let's see if we get that same approach. That one a little tighter.
Hey. All right, Morgan.
Morgan Monzi.
It's still a game.
It's a game. I just love this. Kids, there goes your mama. This is a huge shot.
Yes.
We always talk about getting 3, but you can't get 3 till you get 2 in the 10. Great shot. Good approach. Got it. Yes.
He got it.
Mama. There goes that man.
All right,
love
Morgan.
that shot. Right down the pipe.
That shot was just a tiny bit outside of where his last shot was.
I know, but it was in the zone of the ones he threw before, so I
Right.
thought he was going to imitate that shot again, and he did. So, wow, amazing.
Morgan's final shot.
Another one gets a little tighter.
Oh, 9, but honestly, that's one pin right there. A 220.
220.
Good game, Morgan.
Great
Good
game. Morgan is going to make DJ come up here and fight a little bit. I think Morgan is
No matter the results, he should not be ashamed of that game.
absolutely not. And I believe Morgan did that in his
But-
sleep.
Yeah. And the DJ controls his own destiny.
He does. Here's his approach right at the corner of the lane, at the corner of the approach board. Slid up a little closer.
Oh,
Boom.
damn. He's got a Yahtzee.
Yahtzee. This shot right here is going to be for insurance. That's taking his time. Love it. It's cleaning his ball. He's going to take that approach. Watch how the heel of his foot hangs off the edge of that lane there. He's doing that every single time. Very consistent on that approach. Like he's putting that foot on a specific spot on that approach. Lets it go.
Oh, my, a 6-pack.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. His 6-pack is almost looking like my 6-pack 20 years ago. Oh my goodness. DJ saves his best for today. This guy is on fire. Pay attention, everybody. Localbowlers.com brings you this live action. You come out here and have some fun and watch what we do. You will be part of this and you will never let it go. DJ has one shot to finish up the day. Let's see how he does it. I'm going to pretty much call his stance. Does it? Takes his time.
Final shot for our match. And DJ is going to finish up with 7 in a row.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, a 247.
247 DJ.
And then you can add a 16 in handicap if you want.
Wow.
DJ is spent. He is exhausted.
And he held the trophy.
263.
That was an impressive run.
Oh, poor Morgan. Morgan puts up a good showing. Oh, just ran into DJ, and dang, Morgan will be back next month, I'm sure.
No doubt.
Trying to continue.
No doubt. The
Getting
field,
us a trophy.
the field for next month is going to be so exciting. Everyone's going to pieces. I'm watching Justin over here looking out the corner of his eyes. He wasn't even in it this session.
Nope.
But you can count on him fighting to get back. Morgan has been the stepdaughter 3 straight times. He wants to come back into that. Now, DJ from localbowlers.com, who runs this tournament, Best of the House, he wants to be the first repeating champion. Could he do it? Could he do it? We do have who's that competing champion?
Tanner's
Justin's got 2, and Tanner's got 4.
4. So they've been doing it before I was watching it.
right.
Ah.
Yep.
And look, you notice we don't even have a Vogel in this tournament.
Well,
I'm
we
pretty
did
sure
not.
they're going to be looking to get in this. Next session is going to be dynamic and it's going to be exciting. And I think we might even add a female bowler to get into this qualifying.
I want to know, are we sending the DJ to Centricare or something to do urinalysis for any performance-enhancing drugs?
I don't know.
Because what the heck, DJ?
I don't know. DJ just like...
Look at him. He's like, dude, I don't even know, man.
Yeah, 140 on Thursday.
Let's bring
It happens.
DJ
That's
up here.
bowling. That's bowling.
Let's bring DJ up here and see what he got to talk about this game. Come on up here, Mr. DJ.
Hang on.
I am going to have an exclusive interview with DJ Kim to find out what happened out there today. Because this guy right here needs an agent. If you're watching this guy bowl and you represent bowlers, this guy needs an agent. We can get him on TV. How you doing there, Mr. DJ? I'm being joined to DJ on my right, and he's going to talk to. I've got a couple quick questions to ask him about today's performance.
Go
How
ahead,
you doing,
man.
DJ? Tell me something. You got locked in early. What was the difference?
I don't know. I did everything today that I normally do. Thursday night, there were a couple 140s in there. Today, I just got lucky, thank God. He gave me the ability to execute when I had to, and for the first time, probably since high school, I've won a tournament.
That's exactly what we need to hear, because you nailed it. You used some mechanics that were your mechanics, and you stayed consistent on those mechanics. I was calling your game just the way that you stood up on the lane for your approach. You stood at the same spot every time. You took the same time every time to look over. You cannot beat a consistent bowler, and you were so consistent with everything you did, not just throwing the ball, everything. The way you picked up the ball, the way you watched the ball, the way you stood. Amazing. You were destined to win this tournament today, buddy.
Well, thank you. You know, the pros always say it's all about the process, and you got to keep the process consistent all the way through. And that's been a problem for me. And it's not just that, but getting up on the lane and executing and throwing the ball the same way, releasing it the same way. Today, it all just came together. And when you're bowling against somebody like Morgan, and Morgan shot 220.
Absolutely. Great game.
And you know, he's an amazing bowler. He's here every month, top seed. And, you know, it's just amazing. It's an amazing feeling.
It was you had one miss that game, and you missed it in the second frame, I believe it was.
Yeah.
It was a 9. But you know what the key thing about that miss that I like? It was a easy shot we call, but you missed it. Sit back. You did not hang your head on it. You shook that throw off, came back and threw a strike with your very next ball.
That's hard to do. Usually, I get really down on myself, very angry, and my next shot is usually not less than stellar. Today, you know, I really tried to focus today and zone out and keep in the moment and I realized like about frame 4 or 5 that despite the miss, I was still in the game, and I didn't want to. You know, it's like you don't, like Eminem says, you lose yourself. You know, it's a chance to blow. Don't pull the opportunity, and it was there, and Today I took advantage of it. Last few tournaments I bowled in, I haven't, and that's to my detriment. And this is the one thing I guess that gets me so mad at myself when I bowl. I obviously know what to do.
Obviously you do.
It's a matter of execution. It's a matter of doing it. And that's what gets so frustrating is I know everything I have to do, from picking up the ball to releasing it on the lane to my post position. And it's just a matter of doing what you know you should do.
You did exactly what you said. That consistency was the key. You did not throw a ball less than a 9. So you were inches away from having a 300 game. Inches.
Still, inches can be miles.
Absolutely. Because you threw a couple combination strike. You threw 6, 7 in a row to end the game. You had a double in the third and the fourth. If any of those would have been, a couple of those would have been a 9, we could be looking at a different result right now.
That's true. And again, Morgan bowls great. The competition, Omar, the competition. When you bowl, I mean, the competition out here is great, and we have an amazing group of bowlers who are really, really good, and that makes winning even a little tournament like this mean that much more because you're bowling against literally the best in the house. And when you're competing like that and you win it, it's so much sweeter because you're going against the best.
DJ, you could not have said it any better. We call it our own little tournament, the best of this house, but we invite anybody to come and join any of the tournaments that we use over here at AMF Kissimmee Lanes. Join one of the leagues. Come and participate in this with us, and you can play on Sunday against the best of this house. It's a little tournament, but you get the bragging right to say that you were the best. Just to make the top 5 out of 100 bowlers trying to get into this category, you've already won. That's for any of you guys. We bring this to you by localbowlers.com. You can watch us, you can see what we do, and you can see we're very competitive, but at the very same time, we love to have fun, and we are a true family environment. DJ, I appreciate you doing this tournament. I cannot wait to see what we're going to do for next month. I'm going to do my best to try to be here.
Next month, I want to see Chris win one now.
Yes. We got to get Chris up there.
See, this all gives us a lot more credibility up here calling and giving the commentary on the tournament if we can actually win one.
The credentials would be great. I'm going to always try to win. I'm your dark horse. I'm going to come in here and do the best I can. I'm still a beginner bowler, I call it. I'm learning this thing. I watch you guys, what you guys do. And I see a difference with my game. I remember I was a 70 handicap. I remember going down to 60. Now I'm in the 40s. Next season, I know I'll be in the 30s. And I'm just going to keep picking this thing up and watching what you guys do. And I learned today from watching you is consistency. And I'm going to make that part of my motto going out there bowling. Thanks to you, buddy.
That means more to me than winning. If I can help you bowl better, even if I don't, that means the world.
You already did, buddy. You already did. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Roland. Okay, guys, so that's it for this week or this month. We'll see you again next month, and we'll do it all over again.